We're going.
It's happening.
Good morning,
Wow.
Hammock Life.
Now I'm awake. Thanks, Matt.
Mike will get that reference.
I'm going to open my schnitz and giggles now.
Your schnitz and measles?
I didn't wait.
Well, welcome to the Hammock Life, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
right,
so.
right. All right, so, I mean, we're going to talk about some good stuff today. Some real good stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff, even.
Month-long good stuff.
Oh, my
even.
goodness gracious.
Does that include the fact that we're not sweating profusely while recording this podcast? Because it's quite nice up here today.
That feels really nice.
It's fair. We did it. We got to the cooler months. Yeah, so getting on into it. Connecticut decided September, if you haven't heard already, is Craft Beer Month. Governor signed this proclamation thingy. It was like, hey, we love craft beer. We love Connecticut craft beer. Let's make this a thing, right?
An official thing.
An official thing. And so then I think,
Signed and everything.
yeah, so good stuff. And then obviously there's some stuff in terms of the guild sort of building off of that as well, which we'll get into. Before we dive into the guild portion, I figured let's just talk about the proclamation. What does it mean? What is the state recognizing craft beer as a scene? What does that mean to us in the industry? What does that mean to customers? Let's dive into that quick, and then we can sort of talk about what the guild's doing to promote this as well.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. And what it means to me, for the most part, is hit that subscribe button, click that bell to get your notifications. Interact with us. We want to hear what you have to say. Ask us
I
questions.
almost interrupted Kevin just to say those things.
I'm not going to lie. That was money.
It could be if you all subscribe and keep watching our videos.
You need to get a money thing.
So yeah,
Like a cash register.
Oh, I need a better soundboard because that one's way too far over here now.
You need a
Yeah.
remote. We're going to
yeah,
remote
you
for your
need, yeah, you
remote.
need a little
I gotta
keyboard.
investigate how to make that work. Yep.
So
I
yeah,
love it.
I mean, we're in September now, so it is officially Craft Beer Month here in Connecticut.
Yeah, we're
And,
halfway through, right? We're halfway
yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
So
and
hopefully you've been living that Connecticut beer life.
We're halfway there. Living
Love it.
on a prayer.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, something like that.
No, it doesn't.
I'm taking the iPad away.
I was
from you.
singing
You're not allowed to play music anymore, Pat.
I never play the music. All I do is ask for you to play 311 every time you ask me what I want to hear.
I'm normally not mad
That's
about
fair.
that.
Yeah.
Normally not mad about that.
But back to Connecticut Craft Beer Month.
Connecticut Craft Beer Month, brought to you by
Yeah.
Connecticut
So
and its breweries.
essentially, it's a great way to bring craft beer to the attention of the general public. People who may not know that there's so many craft beer breweries in the state and how much local beer is out there. And kind of the challenge is to try to commit to drinking local craft beer for the entire month and posting about it. Hashtagging Keep CT Brewing, I believe, is the hashtag, right? Is that what it-
Hashtagging.
Hashtagging.
I don't Instagoober that much.
I
Yeah,
believe that's
yeah.
what it was.
Hashtagging is a verb, right?
Hashtagging.
It's gotta
Need
be by this-
apostrophe.
It's gotta
Hashtagging.
be. It's got to be by this point.
And I know, Pat, you had a few thoughts on like what this actually does. Like,
Yeah.
now what does this do for the future of Connecticut craft beer? In theory, anyway. In theory.
Well, that's kind of where my head went when they announced this. Was this year they announced, oh yeah, September is officially Connecticut Craft Beer Month, but it was like August 30th, 31st when the proclamation was signed and everything came out. So great, let's all drink Connecticut craft beer. Let's promote it. Let's that's what the breweries are gonna do. Where I'm excited is seeing what could happen down the road.
Yeah.
Where, all right, now we've had a year to build on this. So maybe next year there's a bunch of special events amongst the breweries because it's Connecticut Craft Beer Month. Special collaborations, beer fests, things like that. So like kind of make it the way like New Haven Restaurant Week is or the State Restaurant Week whenever they happen to be, May, October, I forget.
Right.
I should have probably looked that up because I knew that thought was coming to my brain and
It's
I
all
forgot.
right. It's called the internet. Look it
Yeah.
up, people.
Yeah, let me Google that for you. So the potential long term for what Connecticut Craft Beer Month could be absolutely huge.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this year it got put into place a little bit late to do any planning. It's more like, hey, it's official now. Do your thing. Promote local, drink local. But now, like you said, next year we have all this time to start planning for things and making it bigger and bigger every year and really trying to just promote the hell out of it.
Yeah,
And do a lot of fun events and shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept of like doing the collaborations. I mean, I know there was at one point. I don't remember when or what it was for. I should. But the guild did like a little mini collaboration with a couple breweries, so it would be interesting, like maybe to do something like that more planned out, where maybe every tap room can have something on, even like a limited availability or whatnot.
Or
But
even,
it's interesting.
Even like put it like, and granted, you can already use the Connecticut Beer Guild app to do this kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, you can do this little Northwest Connecticut beer trail loop.
Right, and that's what they're promoting now. We're going to dive into, so you're naturally going into there a little bit.
I'm that good.
You are
I
amazing.
brought my A game.
You read
today.
the
Segue
teleprompter.
like a motherfucker.
You saw the teleprompter. Oh, wait,
All the
we don't have-
teleprompter tells me is how long we've been talking. But like
That's just a timer.
I know. Shut up, Bill. Don't give away the secrets of the trade.
Up.
Yeah, up. Thanks. But like, maybe next year, on top of using the app to put up these trails, maybe they'll be like, okay, the first Saturday of the month is the New Haven Beer Trail weekend.
Right.
The second weekend is the Northwest Corner, and there's events and specials at the breweries to like kind of bring everyone together as a community. Maybe a little mini passport for that kind of like one day thing. There's so many ideas that are marketable that could help the craft breweries, who already do a great job interacting with each other, but do even more for like Craft Beer Month.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it just gives you another like goal or something to go towards. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, is it groundbreaking? I'm not sure, but it's neat to be recognized, I guess. And it's like you said, I think it's something where we can maybe get people excited about the industry in a different way going forward. Right now, the guild and the state are promoting. Drink Connecticut only, right? That's what they're sort of promoting. Like challenge yourself to drink Connecticut only. And I mean, I know Bill wanted to sort of talk about the app a little bit again. I don't know if you had more to add to it.
I mean, not a ton. More just that it's cool that a lot of these ideas that we're already talking about and the things that the guild is doing can seemingly be tied into the Passport app that they're doing easily and make things a little bit easier to track, easy to know where those deals are, easy to follow the whatever you're.
The trail.
I lost my train
The
of
trails.
thought. The trail of beers.
Ooh, the
So, like,
trail
like you
of
said,
beers.
That's,
if you had
that's
a
way
cer-
better than the trail
if you
of
had a
Tears.
certain area
Brought
that
to you by the
was
Connecticut Brewers Guild.
a certain area that was focusing this week, it's easy to find that in the trail and map that out in the trail and stuff like that. So it seemed, like I said, I don't know the back end interface of it all, but seemingly it's an easy thing to tie
knows.
in.
He knows.
Yeah, he definitely knows.
And I mean,
I am the programmer.
being halfway through, I don't know. Is there another challenge we can challenge people?
Good segue, Kev.
Hey.
Because I do have a challenge.
Uh-oh, Pat already came prepared.
I came prepared
Segway
for this.
September.
Because personally,
I can't ride
like
those things.
2020 has been Connecticut craft beer year for me.
Yeah.
But with the pandemic, I'm not traveling. I pretty much drink local wherever I go. I go out of state, I drink the stuff there.
Yep.
If I'm in Connecticut, I drink Connecticut beers, plain and
Right.
simple. But there's a lot of Connecticut beer that I have not had, even though I've been doing this all year long. And my challenge is, there's 2 weeks left in Connecticut Craft Beer Month. Get out and support a brewery that you've never been to within the state. Because there are a bunch of them out there.
A bunch.
Bunch. Like, that's a metric
No, it's
bunch.
true. I mean, well, like, not to keep on going back to the app, but I mean, that's a good way of discovery, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you can just do even GPS, like, hey, I'm in a new town. I haven't been in.
Yeah.
What's in my area,
Or
right?
even, we're in fall in New England. It's finally cool at night. By the last weekend of the month, leaves are going to start changing colors. Drive up to the corner of the state you don't normally go to and visit a spot. View the scenery. Check out something cool.
Yeah.
Go for a hike. Grab a beer. It's a great idea for the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with all the patios open. I mean, it's pretty point. I mean, we get a lot of people here that have, like, never been here before, which is sort of interesting. Like, and during this time, like, it's pretty interesting to see. Oh, I wanted to venture out. I'm going to do a brewery. I've never been to this place before. Appreciative of the patio space and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think those people
combination
are
of it.
following your challenge already.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
It was
no,
really-
that's fine. I was just gonna say, and like those people, a combination of it is them just looking up to see who's open in this time, because not everybody is.
Right.
And some people it's just driving by and actually seeing now that we have the visible outdoor patio, never realizing there was a brewery here before. We get that a lot from our customers.
It got
They're
awkward.
like, I never knew there was actually a brewery here. I see this area.
see
So,
umbrellas.
yeah, it's very obvious there's something going on here. now.
It did get a little awkward when the neighbor 3 houses up stopped by, not knowing we were a brewery, but whatever.
I mean, whatever.
You think by now he would have figured it out.
He's like,
I thought you guys just
what
hung
is
out
this
and drank a lot.
Wi-Fi? No worries brewing Wi-Fi always about?
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, but so challenge A, drink Connecticut beer. If you haven't been doing it, challenge yourself to do it. And then Pat's personal challenge is go see a new brewery, right? Visit them, buy something from them. Just try something new.
I'll even give a recommendation
Oh.
because we were there on Saturday after playing some disc golf. Great Falls up in
If you're from our area, it's a hike.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most places in the state, it's a hike. But up in North Canaan, or just
Like
Canaan?
Canaan. It's just Canaan. It's just
It's
Canaan.
basically at the
Either way,
tippy top left
C
corner.
and like
of the
18 A's and then like
yeah,
a nan at the end.
It's at the tippy top left corner of the state. A lot of great beers up there.
Yeah.
And there's a couple breweries. I mean,
yeah.
because what's his face is right next to him, Norbrook, right?
Norbrook's right
Norbrook
up
Farms,
there.
yeah.
Little Red Barn is up that way.
And if you're a fan of disc golf, Norbrook Farm has a great disc golf course right on site as well. Or mountain bike. If you mountain bike, they have a lot of great mountain bike trails too.
Yeah, multitask.
I like it. So that's our challenge to you. I did it.
I like that challenge.
Can I get
That is a
great,
great, yeah, perfect.
I only have one more thing to say. Tom Emmenstein, 2020.
I don't know why I Ric Flaired it, but whatever.
Till next
know why.
time,
At least he didn't start
keep living that hammock life. Cheers, guys.